So here we are at Social Media ABQ, Social Media Conference, and I'm sitting here with one of our speakers and someone that I've actually known for quite a few years. We go back pretty far. But today she said something I thought was really wonderful that she shared, and I just really wanted to share it with my audience. So when I think of the phrase words matter, I always think of that as a personal, like in our personal life, in marriage, when we're talking to our children and the relationships we have. And I think that you took it to a whole new level when you really talked about how words matter when in our business. And I think that's really important. Like, why hasn't we thought about that before? Because that just makes so much sense. So the exercise that you took us through really, and how the emotion of those words, I think, was a huge takeaway for me, as other people have said here. So can you touch a little bit on that for our viewers?
Sure. Well, hello. I'm excited to be here with you at the Social Media Day. This has been amazing. It's been fantastic content and networking, so thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think so much we hear, it's just business, it's not personal. And that's really not true. Business is personal. It's about whether the other person trusts you, whether they know you, they feel like they can do business with you, we can solve their problem. And when we're so focused on it being just business, we forget that it really doesn't matter how the other person feels. They're not just a credit card, they're not just an ATM machine, and that's not the way to build a sustainable business.
That's right, because when we do business, we're doing business with a person,
Exactly.
right? We're not doing B2B, we're not doing B2C, we're doing P2P, person to person. And I think now more than ever, I think that's really, really important. So I really loved the way you did that. I loved when you gave us the hook lines. I have to tell you, for myself, that is something that I have always really struggled with. You really narrowed in on that, on what you should be doing, and you gave us a really great resource as well. So why don't you share with them? I love sharing resources. It's something really important. I think we can do that. Apps, tools, resources, right? So let's share a little about that.
Okay. So yeah, it's something that I cannot even tell you how many people I've gone and looked at their blogs and they're not getting comments, they're not getting clicks, nobody's sharing, nobody's talking to them, and it's not because they have bad content. They've got great content, but it's because their headlines aren't catching people's attention, and they don't know how to make them really grab people's attention. So learning what words to use and how to approach it, which is the exercise we did with vision, anxieties, all of that, makes a huge difference for people. So the tool that I shared with you guys, which everybody watching can get access to as well, is Hookline Dynamic. You can find it at hooklinedynamic.com.
Hooklinedynamic.com.
And if you'd like to grab some information similar to what Patty's mentioning here, if you sign up, put your email in the site, I will send you access to both the exercise we did today as well as a free series of videos that will walk you through how to figure out how your words make people feel so that you can write things that are attractive to them, that they can't wait to click and find out more about.
And the thing that I really loved about that too, so you want to make sure you do it. And if you don't really realize yet how important it is, what she shared today was not just blog post headlines, email headlines. I mean, I thought when you really touched on that, I thought that was really important, right? It's not just sales pages, social media. That's a lot of different areas, right? I could really see how that would increase your bottom line and your engagement and really help to build relationships, which is what I'm all about.
Well, because it's whatever that first piece of info is people see from you, that first point of contact, you have to grab their attention or they're gone. They don't click through, they're on to something else. So it's everywhere that you're out there. You've got to be conscious of how your words make people feel so you know when to grab their attention and get them back to your blog, opening your emails, clicking your ads, everything you do.
I think that one of the things I think is really important too is you're known for having written 42 blogs in one day. How crazy is that, right?
Slightly.
But I think there was a time when it was all about this value-added blog post that was, this long, right? And they were really great. I have a lot of them, right? But I think nowadays, because of social media, I believe, we think it's sound bites, right? And so that's why if you don't get them with that headline really fast, they've just moved on to something else.
And it doesn't matter what kind of amazing value I deliver on my blog. I can write a kick-butt 5,000-word blog post, but if my headline doesn't grab people and I don't know how to share it on social media or an email in a way that gets people to click through and see it, it didn't do me any good to spend all that time writing something like that. So it's something that, it did used to work. Just put out content every day on your blog. People would find it, but there's so much noise now that if you don't really know how to stand out, starting with what you share on social media and in those relationships, that it doesn't work the same way it used to. You've got to know how to grab people's attention.
So if you didn't think you were going to go get that free gift, I'm hoping now that we've talked a little more, you do know that you really need to get it. So tell them one more time how they can get it, because I think they're really going to want to get it now.
Absolutely. Go to hooklinedynamic.com. It's the word hook, the word line, dynamic.com. And you will find free tools there that you can use to figure out what words are more powerful, are more positive or negative emotionally, what really grab people. And I'll also send you some free training on what we talked about today.
That's fabulous. So thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me, sharing with my audience, not just here, that you're coming here to speak for me, but sharing with my audience so that we can kind of pass it on, right? The great information. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.